wonderful signs or sandwich boards that were all over town, helped bring in a number of people. And because our library's out of the way a little bit, you know, it's not on the main street, you have to sort of know where it is and all. And we have a wonderful, supportive group of people involved with the library. But I think the sandwich boards brought in a lot of people that weren't even thinking about it. You know, when we have a book sale, which we do now quite often, if you go to the bank tellers or the checkers at the Safeway or something and you mention it, they say, oh, I didn't know about it. Mm-hmm. And that gets me so upset when they say that. And I just think that we need to do something more about what we really do in the library. We do a lot of really good things, like our essay contest that comes up, and we have the ceremony at the end and give the kids all the money, like the Reader's Theater that comes up. We are involved in a lot of good things, but I don't think the general public in town, except for the library users, really know about it. And I feel that we're not getting the publicity that we need in the little local newspapers and stuff like that. We have tried, after some of our essay contests, we have tried to get the article about the kids that won and what they wrote about and stuff. They don't get published. We're just not getting out to the public the way that we really should, and that really bothers me because, you know, I know we can almost fill the room like the Reader's Theater and stuff sometimes, but we just need the people who are not the steady library users to know all the good things we're doing, and it really...
Well, one of the things I've heard on a number of different issues all this morning's session is, I've always brought up, how do we know about the fines, or how do we know where to donate, or how does this work, how does that work? Would it help if there were some, it would probably be the friends that would do it, have a website or a blog or someplace you could go to, you know, that just said library, Guerneville Library, and it would have some of this information, or at least you could post questions on it. There is a Facebook site, but that's not necessarily broadly pervasive.
Everybody's not online.
Well, no one solution is going to hit everybody.
But
I think
you know when you drive in and you see that KGGB sign?
Yeah.
Why can't we have a Friends of the Library sign?
That makes sense. Maybe we could share
it. Everything that's coming up on it.
All we need is something like that. One of the things that crossed my mind when she was bringing that up is that the Library Advisory Board or the Friends, the two sponsors of this meeting, could actually identify people to go out to the various community organizations. They could, you know, make a visit to the Rotary. Rotary loves to have people come visit them, or other boards, or the chamber meeting and places like that, and pitch the library. Say, okay, have a little 5-minute pitch. They love to get these kind of things. To go to the KGGB board meeting and have somebody come and say, well, here's what the library does for you and how you can interact with it. To do community interface that way. John first.
This is unrelated, but I don't know if the commissioner or Mari would address this. What is the status of the electronic check-in at the circulation desk?
The self-check?
Self-check, yeah.
As far as Guerneville, that would entail remodeling the circulation desk, and I think that's further down the road. However, the director just this last week went and spoke to, she attended a meeting on the county's 5-year capital improvement plan, and to prepare a request to remodel and expand the Guerneville Regional Library. So this proposal was based on the 2010 plan to add a teen room and a small local history area, as well as to update the interior, and that would include self-check. But I'd still say 5 to 10 years for Guerneville.
Because that's a valuable asset to have that one-on-one contact.
Well, we're not in a big rush to see it happen because we like the contact with our patrons.
Exactly.
So I'm fine to take a back seat to the progress at the other branches.
Lois,
It's just a quick question for Ms. Whistler.
Are there any other options to a Monday closure that are being discussed? It appears that Monday is not a good day for actual library patrons, although it may be a good day for the library itself. Are there other days, or perhaps shortening hours, or something that would be an option to the Monday closure?
As I said, the commission is going to hear the report on Monday, so what the discussion will be after that, I can't really say. There are, if you have suggestions for alternatives, it would be good to put them forward.
How would one do that?
Well, you can let me know, and I'm going to the commission meeting Monday.
Email.
Right, you can send me an email. You can come to the commission meeting yourself. There is an opportunity for public speaking. The meeting will be at the Central Branch in Santa Rosa this Monday at 6:30. So if you would like to come or anybody, and say, give your opinion about.
Okay, I may have no opinion, because I'm not as involved in all this figuring out as you are. So what I'm really asking is, rather than you taking my opinion, which I can't argue at this moment, how would I find out what the opinions are that are being discussed by the people who've been working on this for a long time?
The report that the director has put together is available online, so that currently it's going to be, it's part of the agenda, so it's a document that's posted on the library's internet for the commission meeting.
Under the county's, on the county's website?
On the Sonoma County Library, if you go to the main website and you go to, there's a link for information, and under that there's a commission link, and you click on that, and then it gives you agendas, minutes, bylaws.
And it will have the synopsis of what's in that.
It will have the entire document.
For lack of a community center, Safeway sort of is it for this community, and if you're wanting to have more people know about this sale, including tourists who would know about all those different locations you can look for information, seems like those would be great places. They let the community sit there with selling cookies or collecting food and whatnot.
We've done that.
At the entrances?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen them at the entrances.
Yeah, the Friends did that last year, the year before, and you had people not even willing to take your cookies.
I know, we practically had to lasso them.
Right.
We had cookies, we were offering, they were afraid to come. I said, they're free, and they went off. I'm not talking about a bake sale, I'm talking about an actual sign the day of the sale saying, wow, today's the library book sale. And a price list of how much the books cost, great books for X, and you know, that might get people who would never have been to the library.
Well, we have increased the number of sandwich board signs probably last year and this year.
Yes.
And it sounds as though it would be a good idea to maybe add a few more and scatter them around
One at the
some other
health food
locations.
store.
I
think Christmas's idea is excellent. A larger board that, with just the minimal, bake sale, library, and then the prices. I think that's a great idea. You know, let's try it.
And not just for the bake sale, I think we should have it for the Reader's Theater. Put out your sandwich board and say, this is what we're,
all our events.
I mean, the things that we do, you know, advertise it in the town, or in the town.
I think that's a great idea. I was going to say that with each book and bake sale, we have been expanding our advertisement. We're purchasing, we have a budget now, and we're purchasing banners, and we're trying to expand our range. And so these are very good ideas with regard to advertising and publicity. And I certainly, we have a standing publicity committee that I'm going to take this information to, and we certainly are going to be working with these ideas on an ongoing basis.
I just wanted to make a quick point about the sandwich boards. The other thing we've been doing in addition to putting more of them out is we're putting them out a week before. We're trying to lengthen the time ahead of the event so that more people have a chance to see that. That's just what I want to point out.
And like somebody mentioned the KGGV bulletin board, would that be effective if we somewhere by somebody do it and the materials, if there was a library bulletin board talking about the library event. There's always something going on at the library. There's almost always something going on Saturdays. There's quite often something going on during the week. There's various meetings. It might be good to have a bulletin board somewhere in town. Does that seem like a good idea?
And also, a lot of people don't realize that it's free. Everything the Friends do, we're a nonprofit organization, and the Readers Theater, where in the world can you go in wintertime and have entertainment that's free? We put out a beautiful little smorgasbord.
It's a wonderful smorgasbord.
And have a social hour. I think having a signboard out there would really help a lot, rather than me driving my pickup down there and putting a sign on the back of it.
Bruce?
I had a question for Mark. Could you show us a little bit more about the e-reader
Yes.
program and discuss that a little bit more?
How many of you have e-readers? Should start thinking. How many plan to get them in the next year or two?
They are, well, we like books, but if you're taking a road trip or taking a flight to somewhere or something, then these are, you can get 100 books on here and not run out of things to read on your vacation. But the Friends bought us a Kindle, an iPad, and an Android product. This is an Asus. These are all tools to be able to download books to read on your computer. I have a small iPod Touch, and I'm able to read books on that. And let me first tell you, I'm a librarian. I'm a book lover, a hard book in my hands lover. But there is a convenience to Kindle, iBooks, ebooks, whatever, and it's something the library is now offering. We're not in the forefront with this. 70% of libraries in the United States offer ebooks. We just joined the bandwagon. And the foundation donated $35,000 to the library to invest in ebooks. And the Friends bought us these readers so that we could show the public how to download books.
These are not available for checkout.
They are not available for checkout, but we will be glad to show you how it works in case you're interested and considering purchasing one of these. A few of the other libraries went ahead and bought a larger petting zoo is what we call it, because it's hands-on. And we keep these caged at night, so no worries, they're safe. But we just wanted 3 of them to be able to share with and show our community how to use them if you're interested. So you just have to come in and we'll show you how it works.
So are you saying that you purchased ebooks that people can then download on their own equipment?
Free of charge.
Is that what you
Yes,
purchased?
exactly.
And you purchased a collection of that as
Yes,
well?
we have about 1,000 titles, both
Okay.
children's books, books for young adults, and books for adults. And they are now available from our homepage.
And it's very easy on your home.
It is
It's very easy. It could be like downloading for dummies.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah, it is. I've been able to do it myself, so.
Yeah.
And it's through the same vendor that supplied our downloadable audiobooks, Overdrive. So that is now available on our homepage.
And the screens on these, you know, in the early days, for the early adopters, that, you know, you didn't want to go out in the sunshine at the beach or whatever, but these are readable anywhere, really.
Yeah, they are.
They're very good that way.